I'm back here in Westminster for the Disability Benefits Consortium Mass Lobby of Parliament. Over 150 people with disabilities have gathered here to talk to their MPs to express their concern about benefit cuts. I'm going to talk with some of these people and ask them why they have come here and what their message is. Today's lobby concerns the Welfare Reform and Work Bill currently being debated in Parliament. The government wants to cut about £30 per week to employment and support allowance for those in the work-related activity group and the equivalent payment for those on universal credit. It thinks that this money is a disincentive for disabled people to find work. It's a controversial debate and I want to get to the bottom of it.
All the members of Brent are concerned with any cuts.
It's basically it was on the ESA and also there was also the other thing of actually job centres not being very good for giving us a chance to find work.
If things need fixing, fix it. If they don't, leave well alone.
The Minister for Disability, Justin Tomlinson, has said that the WAG component of ESA, the extra £30, is acting as a disincentive for people to find work. What are your feelings on this?
I think they're completely wrong on many levels. Being ill, being disabled, living with illness just costs more. And for people to be able to get themselves well enough to get back into work, they're going to need a period of time where they need that support, and it's going to cost them some extra.
I put the same points to Shadow Minister for Disabled People, Debbie Abrahams.
I think he's wrong. We know that according to the Extra Costs Commission, disabled people face £500 a month in extra costs. This is going to push more and more people into poverty. 2% of disabled people went into poverty last year. That's 300,000 people. It's an absolute myth that this is going to disincentivise people to look for work, and we should be making sure that there's the work for disabled people to go into. This is penalising disabled people, taking the money away from them with nothing for them nothing in terms of opportunities in work for them to go into.
My own MP, Steve Double, saw things very differently.
I think it's really important that we do everything we can to give equal opportunities to people with disabilities to get a job and get into the workplace. And this government's been working hard to reform the welfare system, to make work pay so that people with disabilities have that opportunity and can have the sense of fulfilment and pride in earning a wage. And we've seen almost 340,000 people with disabilities get jobs and get into the workplace in the last 2 years.
The Disability Benefits Consortium is a coalition of charities committed to working towards a fair benefit system. The DBC organised today's lobby of Parliament. Rob, you're the co-chair of the Disability Benefits Consortium and you helped organise this parliamentary lobby for today. How well do you think it's gone, and do you think it's been a success?
I think it's gone really well and been a great success. We've had over 150 disabled people come to Parliament today to talk to their local MPs about the cuts facing disabled people as part of the Welfare Reform and Work Bill. And we've had lots of MPs come along. I think I've counted over about 80 MPs come along, including MPs that are on the front benches of the Labour Party, as well as lots of other important MPs. So I'm really pleased with how it's gone.
We've heard opinions on both sides of this debate, and this debate will continue in this place. The Welfare Reform and Work Bill is continuing its way through Parliament. Time will tell if the government will take into account the views of disabled people that they have heard here today.